The revised measures include the reduction in the number of persons at public gatherings to not more than 200 from 500. President Hage Geingob, however, did not consider a curfew for now, as government argues that it is not prudent given the low numbers of severe infections and hospitalizations.
The government will not at this stage implement a curfew in order to allow for a better spread of public transportation and movement of persons. However, we encourage the correct wearing of masks in vehicles to avoid the spread of the virus. The government, through the Ministry of Works and Transport, will provide 1 million masks to public transport operators, and we urge operators to insist on the correct wearing of masks by passengers.
Restrictions relating to the sale of alcohol and business trading hours have been left unchanged, but this is subject to compliance with other health measures, as the president hints that a vaccine passport would be one of those to get you a drink or two.
The strict adherence to health protocols and trading hours in accordance with licensing conditions is strongly encouraged and will be enforced thoroughly by law enforcement officers. Thoroughly. They may ask your passport, vaccine passport, before you are allowed to go in a bar or so on.
Experts have pointed out that Namibia's fragile economy and healthcare system will not afford other extreme measures such as a total lockdown. President Geingob, who throughout the year maintained a balance between lives and livelihoods, says tighter restrictions may be introduced when the situation warrants it.
In light of this, I urge all Namibians to avoid unnecessary travel, movement, and risky behavior during the next several weeks. I should caution that the government will spare no effort to place further restrictions in order to safeguard the health of our nation, which has been the first priority since the onset of COVID-19. The government will conduct random COVID-19 testing for persons permitted entry into Namibia at points of entry, and will carry out genome sequencing of the samples that tested positive.
The adjusted measures will be enforced for a 30-day observance period, but the continuous study of the behavior of Omicron variant would determine whether a family meeting would be called at any time. Blanche Koreses, NBC News.